Yes, hello everyone. Good afternoon from my place. And yes, this afternoon I am recording a video, and I would like to explain to you how to write and uh, and how the structure of business letter looks like. And first of all, you begin with to and the name of the recipient. So first, you should state the name of the recipient at the top of the letter. And first, you need to write the word to, and then ke siapa, to Jonas Schiffer. Okay, recipient. After mentioning the recipient's name on the top of the business letter, then the second is you write your name if you are a writer of the letter. And from Nina Petrov. So Nina Petrov is the writer of the letter. So the sender, pengirim, nama pengirim. And then subject. What is the letter about? So you have to tell to the reader clearly what is the letter about. So maybe it's about a report, it's about complaints, um, it's about report complaints and about anything else, and about um, the other than reports and also complaints, you can find other topics. For example, you can also say here the benefits of Lumos conference, and uh, here is here is where you put the subject. So subject is what is the letter about. The subject should answer this question: what is the letter about? After that, and you need to greet someone with this word, dear Jonas. Okay, dear Jonas. Jonas is the name of the recipient. So for the formal letter, you should use the word dear, as I explained to you in the Facebook Live. And then for the first paragraph in the letter, and thanks for making it possible for me to go to the Lumos conference, blah blah blah. What you have to include yang harus kita tulis di dalam bagian introduction atau pengenalan ini adalah the first one, the purpose of the letter, tujuan dari surat tersebut, and why you are writing it, what you hope to achieve from it, and any other important information you want to state up front. I think untuk paragraf pertama ini, for the introduction part, you mentioned the writer mentions here the importance of our work, very important to our work. So you want to tell to the reader that the conference is important to the work. And for the next paragraph, for the next two paragraphs, or the body paragraphs, so you can read here, it's a body paragraph. What you are talking about here is um, what you have to do here is you have to elaborate and provide more details about what you outlined in the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, you mentioned that it is important to your work, penting untuk pekerjaan kami. And why do you think it is penting? Kenapa penting? Apa yang didapatkan dari conference itu? Kenapa conference itu sangat penting untuk pekerjaan kami ini? So you elaborate, diperjelas di paragraf kedua dan paragraf ketiga ini. And ingat, untuk di body paragraf itu bisa jadi satu atau dua paragraf atau tiga paragraf dan seterusnya. Tergantung seberapa panjang surat tersebut. Misalnya mau menulis surat satu lembar, berarti sekitaran dua atau tiga paragraf atau empat paragraf. Tergantung seberapa panjang surat itu uh, si penulis itu mau. Kemudian then for the last paragraph, in the last paragraph, this is called conclusion atau kesimpulan. Nah, ini conclusion, you wrap up and summarize things. Yang harus dilakukan adalah di sini mensummarize atau meringkas hal-hal yang sudah diperjelas atau di paragraf-paragraf sebelumnya. There may be a call to action to or next steps included in the paragraph. Nah, jadi kan biasanya di conclusion itu biasanya kan ringkasan dari paragraf-paragraf sebelumnya. Tetapi kalau misalnya di dalam surat dibilang di sini bahwasanya kita bukan harus di sini, tapi bisa jadi aksi atau tindakan yang dilakukan di tahap-tahap selanjutnya. Misalnya di sini dibilang thanks again for this opportunity. Terima kasih untuk kesempatan ini. I'm happy to discuss the report further if you're interested. Jadi aksi selanjutnya, the next action is the writer wants to discuss the report further if the reader is interested. Jadi aksi selanjutnya adalah diskusi mengenai report ini. Pertama, report ini sudah ditulis, kemudian didiskusikan lagi di kesempatan selanjutnya jika si reader itu setuju. Kemudian di bagian terakhir ada namanya best regards atau sincerely. Nah, it depends whether you want to say sincerely or best regards or regard. Okay, and then setelah regard, best regards ini atau sincerely ini biasanya bagian setelah conclusion. Setelah conclusion ini kita menyatakan regards, atau dalam bahasa Indonesia bisa kita bilang salam. Kemudian setelah best regards atau sincerely, kita bisa menyebutkan nama kita atau nama si penulis atau nama si pengirim. Okay, so terima kasih banyak. Ya, semoga ini bermanfaat. Bye bye, sampai jumpa di kelas selanjutnya.